Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Uh. Uh. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 I know. Uh-huh. I know what you're thinking. Didn't we just bow down and worship him like that? Yeah, we did. Um, but this is slightly different version of bowing down. I'll explain more. Just hang right there. Okay, just stay right there. I'll explain when we get back. Hello and welcome back to Soul MCA's channel. If you're joining us for the first time today, I'm going to ask that you watch this video. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you really like it, subscribe and come and join this growing base community. So what's the difference between this video and today's video? Well, there are going to be three main differences. The first is going to be the artist. Um, that song was done by a different artist. This version of Bow Down is done by Benjamin Dube. All right, Benjamin Dube. And the second main difference you'll probably hear on the end of the song, consuming fire, sweet perfume. You'll hear the difference there. The third version, the third difference is actually going to be me. So today I'm actually in standard tuning. I'm in standard tuning because of some things I had to handle last week and some things I have to handle later today that required me to be in standard tuning. And I'm just going to let y'all know I hate it. With that said, we can move on to today's lesson, all right? So I'm in standard tuning, so I'm BEADG, so there should be no questions there. Just please, hopefully you watch this because normally I play detuned and I don't want anybody to be confused playing the wrong way thinking that they're substituting for me. All right, so we are in D today, which should be at the 5th fret of your A string. And we have the following notes. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and our octave. All right, so believe it or not, there are no accidentals in this song. Let me just double check. Yes, everything is in the diatonic scale. So we have what we need to go. So let's move forward with the tutorial. But first, let's hear what the song sounds like. Hey, cut that. I started to open up a little bit more there and thought I was in church for a second. All right, this is tutorials. This is for teaching. This is not for you all hearing me start to open up and play a little bit more. So we are doing this tune, and because we've done it before and because it's fairly straightforward, we're going to move a little more expeditiously than I may have with some tutorials in the past, and I'll try to give time to areas that need a little bit more time. All right. So right off the bat, I'm not going to go through a lot of the passing notes, kind of give you a little bit more of the basics. So we start off with 6, bow down, 7, 1, and that happens twice. 6, 7, 1. Then you get this little line right here. That's a walk down in the major scale starting from the 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 4, 5, 3, 4. All right. Then you get this nice little lick. Okay, and that's 3, 5, 3, higher 3, 2, 1, 6. All right, and notice the 3, 5, 3. I hammer on into that 6 from the 5. I'm sorry, hammer on into that 3 from the 2. Okay, then we start over 7, 1. I might have put too long of a space in that in the demo, but that is pretty much all you need for your beginning portion of this song. Now, the other thing that this bass player does, who is phenomenal, by the way, this man, he knows his scales, and he's in another dimension. And it's not so much the licks and fills. As you get better at bass, you don't gawk so much over those things, but it's the little things that separate bass players. And this guy has the little things that really separate him. So one of the things that he does that I really like, that fill right there, he continues to revisit that through the song, but he switches it up in some small ways. He brings it back when you kind of forget about it. Another fill that he uses for it that I used in the demo was, right, 3, 2, 1, and hammer on from the 5 to the 6. All right, it has the same that it's the end of that lick. He uses it again later, but he drops that first part. So he had some little things in the beginning of it, some things at the end of it, changes where he's playing it on the bass, the octave he's playing it in, opens it up and makes it sound like he's doing so much more. All right, so let's play through that together, and then we'll go to the next part. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 from the top, and here we go. Ready for that lick? And I do realize I'm playing it rather fast. Take your time with this on your own time. Like I said, because we've covered the song before in some version, I'm going to move a little quicker. All right, so then the next thing we have is where the songs differ. All right, the Morgan version versus the Morton version versus this version. All right, so we start at the 7, consuming fire. So we does 7, hammers on from the 7 to the 6, or from the 6 to the 7, sorry. Then down to the 6, 7, 1. We're gonna do a version of that progression again. 7, 6, 7, 1. Then we go, this is holy ground, 6, 7. Then you get something like this. All right, and that's 5, 6, 5, 3, 1. 5, 6, 5, 3, 1. But it's the way he does it. It happens so fast. 6, 7. You You could even stick a 2 in there. All right, he's pretty much just playing with the pentatonic scale starting at the 5, all right, to get to this target note of 1. So where were we? Yes, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, and 5. Then he slides, open string, A. Right, so that's the 5 there. Open string, slide to the A, which is also the 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6, 8. Okay, I'll do that little part again from the open string slide. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. All right, and then that's and I'm sorry, that's actually 6, 2. Then 2, 1, 7. All right, now I did this lick and I've wrestled with, this is the lick that he does. I've wrestled with whether or not I should teach it or not. I actually didn't even write down what the notes are, the numbers are, but I think I'll show it to you all right? Time out. Time out. If you're enjoying this video thus far, I'm going to give you an opportunity to show your support by reminding you to hit the like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Lastly, hit that bell and make sure you click all so that you get all notifications when a new video has been posted. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program. 7, 1, 7, 5, 2, 1, 7, 1, 2, 5. Then immediately down to 2, 1, 7. All right. It'll be on screen somewhere. I'm just going to play through it this time slowly, and then I'll play it up to speed or close to up to speed. And then that is actually going to really be it for this song. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's your lick there. Okay, then it goes back to 6, 7, 1. All right, and the song repeats there, and then eventually it goes back to bow down. And you can use the progression that you've used before. I honestly can't even remember how the song ends. But everything you have is everything that you would need to be able to get through the song. So let's play the Consuming Fire part one time straight through at a moderate speed, including the lick, and you'll be off to the races. All right. So, consuming. Oh. You got it. All right. The reason we did this, when I did the first bow down, I got a request to just flip it and do the other version. I thought it not robbery, so here we are today. Hopefully you enjoyed that lesson. I know I went through it quickly. Again, rewind as you need to. It's all there, and enjoy this. This is a fun one to play. Take care. I'm Soul MCA. Subscribe if you haven't, and have a good one.